A U.S. congressman proposed fresh sanctions on the regime's products and ships, a necessary measure as North Korea seems intent on accelerating its nuclear and missile programs. For this story, we turn to our Lee Unshin.
U.S. Representative Ed Royce has introduced new legislation aimed at tightening the sanctions on North Korea. The new bill by the chairman of the House Foreign Affairs Committee includes a ban on ships owned by North Korea to prevent them from operating in U.S. waters or docking at U.S. ports. It also applies to vessels owned or operated by any country that's in violation of UN Security Council resolutions. The proposed bill also targets entities overseas that employ North Korean forced labor by prohibiting the goods they produce, even in part, from entering the U.S. The legislation also calls on the Trump administration to determine whether the North is a state sponsor of terrorism. Royce said in a statement that Pyongyang's nuclear arsenal poses a growing and urgent threat to the U.S. Along with the bill, Washington is said to be seeking a broad combination of diplomatic and economic measures in response to the threats posed by North Korea. Underscoring the threat, Reuters reported Tuesday that the regime isn't afraid of additional U.S. sanctions and will pursue an acceleration of its nuclear and missile programs. The report cites an interview with Choi Myung-nam, deputy ambassador of the North Korean mission to the United States in Geneva. Choi says Pyongyang's actions include the development of a preemptive first strike capability and an intercontinental ballistic missile. Lee Unshin, Arirang News.